Okay, so here's the plan. Today I'm going to be doing my makeup. I'm going to go to a party and then I'm going to go clubbing. So I want it to be a certain way because today is actually Easter Saturday. So I'm going for like an Ariana Grande inspired look. Kind of inspired by like the dangerous woman kind of aesthetic because Easter. So I'm gonna wear like this dress that has this like built-in choker. See how it like zips up at the back and then it's like got this choker built in. The choker honestly is kind of tight, but like whatever. And then the actual dress is like really cute. It's just like a strapless kind of vibe. It's just like a strapless plain like mini dress. I really like satin. It's like I'm obsessed with satin, and so I really wanted to like wear this dress today. I just think it's really cute. I'm just popping in my earrings. Obviously I can't wear a necklace because I want the focus to be on like this overly tight choker part of the dress. I should have got that altered honestly, but that's not that bad. And it does keep the strapless dress up, so I won't be like feeling like pulling up my dress all night because it'll be hanging from my neck, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm just putting in these giant pearl earrings. These earrings I got from Lavisa. They're actually really nice. They're kind of a statement. So what they are is that too much of a statement? No, it's kind of classy. I don't wear pearls very much, but these have like a bedazzled kind of ball on one side, and then they have the giant pearl in the front. And so you can either wear it with the pearl at the back, with the bedazzle at the front, or I usually do the pearl at the front and the bedazzle at the back, and then no one sees the bedazzle. But it's just like, these are my largest pearl earrings, and they're like such a statement, so it's like kind of fun. For the makeup, I'm going to be using a lot of Rem Beauty today because obviously it's an Ariana Grande vibe look. You know, I feel like it's really controversial to do a look inspired by Ariana Grande because I see a lot of girls do like Ariana Grande inspired looks, and then the comments are like, you don't look like Ariana Grande, stop trying to be her and stuff like that. It's just a makeup look, it's not that serious. But yeah, before I start, I feel like I should have a disclaimer that I don't look like Ariana Grande. I literally look nothing like her. I'm just inspired by the aesthetic of the Dangerous Woman album today. It's just the vibe that I'm into. Okay, this earring's like not going in the way I want it to go in. Sorry, give me a second. Probably should have done this off camera before or after filming this little get ready with me, but you know, the thing is, this little hole in the ball is like what I'm trying to get over. It's like the earring backing is the front of the earring today. So there we go. Nice. And I did them now, honestly, because if I hate the way the earrings look with my makeup, I can just take them off. I'm going for an updo today because I'm just going to do one big Ariana Grande high pony like that. So the earrings will like be quite standout. So hopefully it works out. I'm going to leave my hair out for while I do my makeup though, just because I want it to dry. I just came out of the shower, so it's still wet. However, something that is still wet that I want to stay wet is my beauty blender. We're going to get straight into it. I'm going to use the Anna Sui foundation that I've been using recently, the one that comes in this really cute heart-shaped bottle, and I'm just going to be popping this on my face. I've really been into using a beauty blender recently. If you watch my recent Get Ready With Me live kind of type videos, just the sponge is where it's at, and I have so many, so I need to use them. So I'm getting use out of my sponge collection recently. Today in Sydney, it is a beautiful sunny day. It is just the best weather ever right now outside, and it makes me smile. I love it when it's good weather. It makes me so happy. It kind of makes me wish I was at the beach right now as well, but I'm gonna have a big night, so I can't be at the beach if I'm gonna get ready for the night, you know what I mean? Yeah, that was not enough coverage. I'm kind of like breaking out a lot. I don't know if it comes up on camera because the lights that I have for my vanity setup, they just kind of wash me out a bit and make me look very like pale, and I don't say flawless, but like it's so bright that it kind of washes out any flaws that I do have in my skin. My skin really needs the coverage recently more than it typically would. I just think it's been breaking out because I was wearing so much masks. I was wearing so many masks, sorry, over long periods of time, and my skin was just like, help me, I need to be out of this mask. I also feel like, okay, so I read this thing ages ago when I was a teenager, that it's like different areas of your skin breaking out means different things. For example, like if you, I can't remember all of them, but like the cheeks was like, you're eating poorly, or like up here was like, you're breathing polluted air or something. Anyway, my forehead's been breaking out recently, and I think it's been because I've been breathing the air inside my mask, if that makes sense. So it's polluted air because it's like my own breath, and I'm just breathing it in and out all day. Is that kind of gross? Anyway, yeah, that's my conspiracy on why my forehead has been breaking out in the past month. I'm just going to do this a little bit down the neck as well. There we go. Okay. Next, I'm going to do a little bit of concealer, and I'm going to do quite a bright concealer. I've been into the bright concealer recently. it just adds a lot. It kind of makes me look a bit cakey in photos, I'm not gonna lie. But I am cakey, so yeah. Um, yeah, I remember in like outside of the makeup world, like cakey is like an insult. It's like, oh, you look so cakey, yikes. I like being cakey, so I don't really mind. Like, I like to be completely beat, covered in makeup, and I don't know, to me that's like I'm living my best life. I'm having fun with the makeup I'm doing, and not always is cakey aesthetic the vibe. Like tonight, obviously I'm going out and like it's gonna be a big clubbing aesthetic kind of night. So it fits the aesthetic that I'm going for tonight. But like maybe if I was going to the beach, I wouldn't want it to be as cakey. Honestly, I'm cakey at the beach anyway though. So anyway, let's do some powder. And of course the powder is the Maybelline Fit Me. Guys, I'm reusing the same brushes. I really need to clean my brushes, but I keep doing more things, and if I clean my brushes, I kind of need like a day off so that my brushes can dry. Otherwise, I'll do like half of them in one go and do another half in another go or something. I just really need to clean my brushes. The brush that I'm using right now is the Blinged Brushes F1, and it is stunning. I love the AB crystal. Okay, so when it comes to crystals, like Swarovski style, like bedazzles, I can't tell if I like AB crystals more or just pure, like, diamondy, like, those kind of crystals. See how they're different? Like, these have a rainbow AB, like, Aurora Borealis reflect, whereas those, like, plain, like, silvery, clear crystal. I want to say, like, glass. I feel like that's the easiest way to, like, convey what I'm trying to get across. It's like glass diamonds, you know what I mean? Like, completely translucent. I don't know which one's better. A lot of the time, it's like different aesthetics suit a certain one better. But like when it comes to sheer bows, I always go for like an AB crystal. I just think it adds so much more. It like brings in the rainbow. What was that sound? Oh, that was the toilet flushing. That was such a crazy sound. Whereas when it comes to like jewelry, I feel like typically I go for more of like the plain, this kind of diamond vibe, just because like it's more clear and like goes with more things, I think. I don't know. Let me know if you prefer AB crystals or like normal translucent kind of dazzles. Let me know. How much powder do I have left? Oh, the tiniest amount. This powder is on its last legs. I hope it works out for me because I want it to last me one more use or two more uses. Just like tomorrow, please. Just be around for tomorrow. Okay, let's do some bronzer. Today I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Wild Bronze Glow because it's the one that I've been using up. And look, it's only got that much left in it. Like, there's barely any product left. I would just love to use it up. My phone's not on charge. I hate going live and not charging my phone. And then I go out for the night and my phone is low battery the whole night. There we go, now we're charging. It's just better if I charge my phone as I get ready, and then by the time I'm finished, I'm ready and my phone's ready. Oops, that's like a little bit of blush that I got on my finger there. Okay, let's smash up this bronzer and get this show on the road. It's really hard to get this bronzer out of the side of the pan onto the brush evenly, so I just kind of scratched some off the sides, crushed it up with my finger, and then dip my brush into the loose bronzer. I know that's like messy and like not the greatest way to use bronzer, but blends out in the end, and it's kind of difficult to just like work on the side of the bronzer when it's stuck to the corner of the shape of the pan. So I don't really mind. I'm going to go really heavy with the bronzer today, I reckon, because I feel like it. Just gonna really bronze the entire cheek, like literally a triangle. Like, who cares? I just want to be quite bronze. You know what's interesting is I haven't been fake tanning recently. Usually I fake tan quite a bit, but I don't know. I just haven't been in the mood to. I don't know. Who am I? Usually, like, I'd love to fake tan for like a weekend, so I can be like tan for the weekend and like feeling super glowy and bronzed and like my summeriest self in all my like pics and stuff. But recently, my like just plain old normal like autumn winter skin tone has been doing it for me. I feel like I'm my autumn skin tone right now because I'm not totally pasty winter Emily, but I'm not like summer Emily anymore because I have not been going to the beach enough because it's been raining so much. I would love a week of just sun where I have time that I can just go to the beach and really soak in the sun, get that vitamin D, enjoy the waves, go for a swim. Just contouring my nose now with the Morphe E62 brush. Just drawing like a triangle. I try and go a triangle like downwards, so it's like instead of doing two lines, I've been kind of like angling them downwards, So it's like my nose is getting smaller as I go because my nose is more bulbous at the bottom. That makes sense. And that's my least favorite part of my nose. I honestly don't mind like the side profile of my nose that much anymore. I used to like dislike it a bit more, but now I don't really mind. My thing about my nose that I like to contour when I am doing my makeup is I like to try and like make it look less bulbous at the very tip. With the excess bronzer on my brush, or sometimes I just grab some more, like who cares. I have been recently just always going over my eyelid just to give a little bit of like bronzy glow shape dimension, you know, because now my face is bronzed, my eyes are bronzed, and my nose is contoured. Like it adds a little something. Anyway, that's that for bronzer. Let's go in with some eyeshadow. Okay, so the eyeshadow I want to go for today is like kind of a more, I don't want to say like intense, but like it's a little bit more dramatic than the eyeshadow I'd usually go for. I'm going to use some Rem Beauty products because obviously this is an Ariana Grande inspired look, so I want to have like play around with some of her products. I'm not sure if I want to use some dark colors or light colors before I go in with the liquid eyeshadow. This is the Moonlight liquid eyeshadow in the shade Science Fair, and it's absolutely stunning. It's like a purple with iridescent blue and silver and even pink reflex. It's very, very pretty. A lot of these liquid eyeshadows from Rem Beauty look like one thing in the tube, but when you apply them to eye, there's so much more dimension than you can see that is going on in the tube. I think I'm going to grab this palette. I'm loading, sorry. Yeah, I am. I'm just going to grab, no, I'm not. I'm going to go straight in. I'm going to only wear this. Is this brave? I hope it works out. No, I'm going to use this. Okay, sorry, I'm like deciding on how I should do my makeup today. I'm going to use this palette. This is the Baby Doll palette from Rem Beauty. One of these ones, and it looks like this. Okay, I'm just going to go in with this fluffy like blending brush and grab the first lightest two shades. Just kind of buff them over the lid, and then I'm going to go with the darker two shades just to give a little more dimension before I go in with that purple shade. I just don't want the purple shade to look odd on my eyes, and so I feel like by sculpting the way the eyelid looks a little bit before I go in with the purple, hopefully it gives a little bit of like, I don't know, it eases me into doing such a dramatic shape with the eyeliner, hopefully. Okay, let's blend that. See, that wasn't too intense. That was very easy. I really like the matte shades in here the most. They do have nice shimmer shades as well, but they're just not as like intense. And sometimes I want something a bit more intense, such as today. Okay, let's go in with this. And I would like a more packing style brush that I'm not afraid to stain and not use for the next week. Okay, I'm going to go in with this lip brush from Nude by Nature. And then I'm going to apply this straight from the applicator onto the lid. And then I'm going to use the lip brush to kind of draw out the shape where I want it to go. So I'm packing on product with this, and then I'm working the product around with this lip brush. If I don't like the way this shape looks, I can just remove it and start again. I think it's going to be okay. Cool. And then I'm going to mimic as though I was drawing a wing liner, and I'm just going to connect it to my wing liner. So it kind of has like a wing shape to it. Yep, cool. Let's make it a little bit more pigmented towards the base here, where it's getting a bit more blended out. I'd like it to be that purple intense color. I'm doing this so that the wet liquid eyeshadow presses to the top of the eye, so I can kind of follow the shape that my eye naturally will crease onto itself. So it's naturally transferring, and then I'm using the way my eyelid shape transfers to be the kind of guideline for me to take the product. So I'm just using the little lip brush to kind of finesse it into the shape that the transfer happens. Okay, I reckon that's the shape we're going for. I will go over it with eyeliner at the bottom later, just to like really define the lash line. But that's literally exactly what I was going for. A very dramatic purple kind of graphic. Yeah, yes. This is what I was going for. I was inspired by a lot of different Ariana Grande vibes. Like, obviously, The Dangerous Woman, I feel like that album has a more classic makeup aesthetic. Just, like, bold, classic eyeliner and stuff. But then also, I've been really feeling, like, the purples that she's been doing more recently. So I wanted to combine a couple of different, like, vibes and make it my own. Because, you know, it's my makeup. I'll make it how I feel like it today. Today, this is the vibes. I hope I can make them symmetrical. That's going to be the hardest part. Let's do a little wing out here. Almost done making the shape. See how this one's angled and this one's not in the wing yet? I need to finish the wing on this side. There we go. Hello, wings. It's kind of dramatic. It's giving me a little bit... I will definitely do a video on this later, but like, you know, the Julia Fox eyeliner or like eyeshadow? I think that's really like cool. It sounds like someone's coming over to my house. Hi, Mum and Dad. I'm just live on YouTube right now. Do you want to come into my live stream?
No, we're just cleaning up.
Oh. Okay, well, my parents...
There's stuff all over the floor.
I know, Thursday I had a party.
Yeah, we can tell.
My parents are over right now. They're just tidying up because my sister had a party and she hasn't cleaned it up yet. I'm going to do my lower lash line. My wing liner for like the underneath part of my eye. Where is my liquid? Okay, I gotta go. We're gonna get angry at my sister. I'll be back in a bit.